I'm just saying they don't warn you as parents in Ramadan, fam. This is literally the hardest month I've ever experienced in my life, fam. Nobody warned you about this, wallahi. So heads up, if you're going to be a parent soon, Ramadan as a parent, different gravy, fam. Different gravy.
Man.
Anyway,
Different
let's start
gravy.
the episode.
It's the Champions League of parenting, bro.
I was dying to go to Tim Hortons to get an espresso shot like an hour ago. I waited 25 minutes in line. I said, worth it, wallahi. That's how exhausted I am.
One question. What happens when you lose? What happens when you lose?
There's a lot of bad youths from City, bro. A lot of bad youths. life goes off the rails.
That's crazy. Oh, man.
Hey, yo, Big Fish. Start the ting, blood. Run the intro, man.
Welcome to 11 on 11 Tuesday. Introducing to your big four up top, ARF, aka two-leg tackle, aka Brexit football.
This is tiki-taka football, Guardiola football.
Next up, Mr. Talent ID, the man, the myth, Ace.
He was never that good. He was never that guy. I'll be honest with you.
New signing, 2023 season, Lee the legend.
Ace, why you on this case, bro? Back up, bro.
Lastly, our big man up top, Mo Salah.
I got time today, brother. I got time today.
Every Tuesday.
Out of the ordinary, first time, Ace is not here today. Ace is on a big journey.
We're not gonna say why. We're not gonna say why.
No, let's be honest. He's ducking. He's ducking a little bit.
Just a little
He's
bit.
ducking.
Just a little bit.
I respect you. You showed up today. Ace is ducking.
I show up to work, unlike this Ace guy, man.
This guy, yo. Last week, you could have run the same take back. Huh?
I'm going to see him Friday. I'm going to get on him. Don't worry. I saw his baba, so I made sure I get on him. But Ace will come for you. But yeah, you know.
Rotation.
You know what I mean? This guy did that the equivalent of getting a red card. Now your defense got to pick up after you.
Oh, Arf, you're in for one today. Yeah,
for real.
I'm ready, bro.
I hope you had a good night's sleep last night.
Well, I did it, but I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Where do you guys want to start, though? You want to talk Arsenal right now?
Yeah, let's talk Arsenal. Like, since they're the most important club in the world right now. You know what I mean?
We start
best
big,
players,
best players, the best manager,
best team.
So Arf, you know what I love to ask you every week. What happened?
We collapsed, man. We collapsed. Honestly, I'm not as disappointed as I was in the Liverpool game. I feel like it's the same thing, but people are saying this one was a shittier result than the Liverpool game. Liverpool game, I felt like we were more in control. This game, I felt like it came down to like individual mistakes and people. Like we were up 2-0 again, but I just feel like it wasn't the best performance that I've seen from Arsenal. Like especially after being up 2-0, where Liverpool, we were playing bad as well, but it's just I feel like everything was going our way that we shouldn't have lost that advantage. But this game, it kind of felt it, you kind of felt like luck is not going to go our way at this point.
Don't bring up the Liverpool game talking about control. You guys didn't touch the ball for the last hour of the game.
I disagree. We were still
don't bring up that game.
We were still a threat. We were a threat all game. Where this game, after being up 2-0, we weren't as much of a threat.
If we're being honest, you walked that Liverpool game and you're saying, damn, they should have won.
Yeah.
No, I was upset we were sitting.
Right,
I agree. You guys are right. I was pissed off that we were sitting. But I felt like we were still a threat going on. Bro, we had a chance at the end in the Liverpool game, the Martinelli pass. We were talking about that, no? But this game, the West Ham game, I just felt like mentally we zoned out. Like the Saka miss, and everybody was just like, "Shit!" Like it's.
What were the mistakes, man? What were the mistakes? Who are you blaming it on? You said individual mistakes. Who?
I feel like it's all over the pitch, but I feel like I do want to mention this first because I feel like it's easy to blame the guys who's just come into the lineup, and I feel like a lot of people want to bring up Rob Holding's name. I'm not a big Rob Holding fan. I think it's on record for 2 years. I might have called him names. It's there.
Ramadan.
Since he's came in to cover for Saliba, I think he's been great. I don't think he was at fault for any of the goals. Yeah, I think he's been really good, especially at Liverpool game. Even conceding 2, I thought he was excellent.
I would say
this is the best. Hold on.
No, we're not talking about the Liverpool game no more.
I'll bring up the penalty. Don't worry.
Right.
But this is the best version I've seen of Rob Holding since his Arsenal debut. Like he had.
You mean physically because he has hair now? Is that what you mean?
It might be the confidence of everything.
Nigga using Shea Moisture now.
Bro, he been out here fans and shit before. Like,
yeah, bro, mashallah. He looks like Grealish. Mashallah, very good hair. Bare blessings in that buttercup, bro. But not. But I like I was saying. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, bro. But what I meant to say, like a lot of blame likes to go to the guys who just come into the starting 11, which I feel like was unfair. I feel like there's guys who have expectations and set that expectation now, like Partey, like Gabriel, like Ben White. I don't think this is their best day.
You still haven't blamed anybody. You still haven't said anybody.
I just said Partey. Hold on. I just said Thomas Partey. That was a stinker. Okay. That first pass, that was very sloppy of him. We're known of him getting in bad situations and making it look great. He just kind of gave up on it, and no one really recovered from that, giving away the penalty, which, be honest, I'm not trying to... I think Paqueta, I don't know if I'm going to dance to that song no more, fam. I was a little cheesed with it. Don't do the dance. Don't do the dance. Nah. He lost that. Khalas. Bye. Nah. But he's done. After today, he's done, bro. He kind of cheesed me. I ain't going to lie. Like, I thought he kind of died before Gabriel made the tackle. But
you don't think that's a pen?
I don't think it was. I feel like it was.
God, Arf. Oh my
God! Come on, bro. It was a bit of a dive.
You're not
watch
serious.
The replay. Did you guys watch the replay?
Let me say this, bro. He slid so far, his thigh caught him.
No,
it wasn't even the foot. His thigh caught him, bro.
I don't think y'all watched it back. No, watch it back properly. He literally started. You could see him already.
Paqueta definitely makes the contact. But Gabriel should have never done that. Like,
I agree.
His touch went into Rob Holding. Like that was such a bad touch too. Like Rob Holding was gonna get that ball easily.
No, I agree. We're not arguing about. But I do think it was a little soft. You know, it was a bit of a dive. But we do the same.
The clear rule of the game.
He made sure he got the call. I agree with you. He made sure he got the call, but that's the right call. I still think
it's the right call. I agree. But it was a little soft on my end. But no, he's done. But I do feel like the defense let down the attack, or the attack was pretty dominant. They did their job, up 2-0 again, and then the defense kind of let them down again. So, and last week we were dependent on Ramsdale being heroic. We were kind of doing that again. We were up 2-0. We were kind of expecting, or just hoping, Ramsdale would be a hero again and make more saves. But obviously,
in my opinion, I think Tierney was a standout, surprisingly, like in a good way.
Yeah.
Surprisingly for you guys when
let's stay at the bat. Let's stay at the bat. So Partey.
Hold on, no. I want to go back to the Tierney thing. 1 second. Tierney was great, Mo, in that game, and I thought he was a threat as well. But there's something when Kieran Tierney plays, we look like we're so vulnerable. Like, I just feel like we can't play our game the way Zinchenko's on the pitch
100%,
compared to what Tierney is. I don't think we're not as dominant when Kieran Tierney is on the ball compared to Zinchenko. 100%. We are high up on the pitch. Zinchenko's demanding the ball. He's making crazy plays. He's
ideally you find a player that is a mixture of Tierney and Zinchenko for left back. Ideally, like that would be the perfect left back.
They're two opposites. Way too far.
Two complete opposites.
Yeah, I agree.
Zinchenko does great at attacking. Tierney is great at defending.
Tierney is very one directional. Like, it's just forward. He doesn't. Whereas Zinchenko, he just goes left, right, everywhere.
You're lucky that was Tierney. You're lucky that was Tierney on that break for Jared Bowen. I feel like Zinchenko would have got mixed.
100%.
Y'all listen. But you guys talking about one moment last week where he got begged, but I allowed him, man.
Wait, right. I don't bring this up, but League Champions League final?
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Got mixed.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that.
I just have to prove a point. My apologies.
It's true. Always, man. But yeah, you're saying I didn't bring up individuals. I feel like I brought up a whole 11.
You brought up 3.
I made my point.
You said it was Partey and Ben White.
No, I didn't say Ben White.
Gabriel too.
I said a lot, bro. I said a lot.
Did Saka have a good game?
No. I don't think he did. I think since the international break, he hasn't been the same. Maybe he's tired.
Happened? What's going on?
What it is, but confidence. I think his confidence is a bit short right now.
He's a kid. He's a kid.
I'm a little worried the way he's playing because even there was one point, I think it was around the 80th minute where he had a breakthrough where he ran the whole team. And then he just kind of, I don't know, like just lost focus or he just didn't know what to do in that position. And then even there was a chance where he had a rebound opportunity and he just stopped. Like he just wanted to play safe where Saka previously is just hitting that. He's hitting that one time.
He's overthinking.
Near post, but he is overthinking. I think the pressure is a little bit getting to him right now, but I don't know.
Speaking of pressure,
season's still long.
Speaking of pressure, Saka in the Euros took a penalty he missed. Saka today, where you guys needed this goal to get the 3 points, he took the penalty again and he missed. Is this? Racist. Do you think this is something to be concerned about? Don't call me racist.
I called you racist. You heard me.
Did you hear Arteta?
No, let me land. Yeah, I want to ask, do you think that this is something to be concerned about? Like Saka in big moments just can't deliver? Or do you think something that
you're talking rubbish. You know how the Nigerians say rubbish. He scored against Liverpool, last minute game winner penalty. He scored against Chelsea, game winner penalty last season. And
those are meaningless games.
Man United, right? Like what are we doing?
Those are meaningless games. Right now, the point was you needed to win this game to stay in control of the title.
They've been lost today.
You need to win the game.
What are you talking about? Meaningless game? Those are big games, bro.
Last season, when you guys were
scoring those penalties.
Last season, you guys were Europa place. You think that was meaningful?
No, this season he's done that. He scored 3 important pens this season.
When?
This is his first miss since the Euros.
In October?
He didn't even hit the target, bro.
United,
he didn't hit the target. He didn't hit the target.
Months ago. We're talking about now the pressure's on. The pressure's on now. It wasn't on then. The pressure's been on now.
He didn't hit the target, Arf.
It's a bad miss, man. But like, it's just something that was bound to happen. But since we brought up Saka's penalty, I want to talk about another number 9 who I'm a big fan of. And I know Lee is also a big fan, who was actually holding the ball before Saka took the pen and just kind of gave it up. And I just want to bring this up. I know they do that. But it looked like at the moment, Jesus wanted to take it and felt like he wanted to prove a point, because if you look at his record as a penalty taker in his City career, Brazil career, it's really bad. He's very, very bad.
He's barely taking any.
A lot of
I checked the stats. He's like 5 for 10 or 5 for 11, something like that. It's really bad.
He did not take 10 pens for Manchester City.
When 2 games ago, who was it against? He took the pen, and the way he chipped it, it looked scary. Like it didn't look like it was about to go, and he kind of got lucky with the fake. He did the Jorginho thing. But this game, he surprised me. I thought he was going to be, he's like, big moment. I'm the guy. I'm the number 9. I'm the striker. I'm going to take this. Saka, like, don't worry. The pressure's off for you. Let me take this. And then he just walked off and kind of gave it.
A lot of players do that, though.
I don't rate that from my number 9. I think my number 9, I want him to take the ball, score the goals, because I want him to be, the main guy. You want to be the goal scorer.
Not every team, the number 9 takes the penalties. Saka's the penalty taker.
Majority of teams.
Yeah, but that's the history of time.
You guys know Andy Cole, right?
Yeah. Of course.
United legend, back in the day, striker. He had this thing where he wouldn't take pens. And his reason for not taking pens, as the main striker, as a star striker, was he said, if I can't get it in open play, why am I scoring these Mickey goals, basically?
Right? We're watching Filthy. I saw that episode.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, my point is this. It doesn't matter. Saka's your leader. He was the one who had the opportunity. He should have scored. Jesus doing that, taking the ball, is a lot of players do that to take the pressure away from who's going to take the pen.
Exactly.
They just do that so all the fans, everybody's yelling at this player. Yeah, Aspilicueta did it for Havertz. He took the ball away, held on to it. Everyone's chatting him, gives it to Havertz last second. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with...
Some strikers don't need that. Some strikers don't need that, i.e. Haaland, i.e. Cristiano.
Some strikers invite it. Some strikers like it. They like getting yelled at.
Right.
But
I agree.
Regardless,
I got one thing to say about the Saka penalty thing, though. Not to disrupt the flow of convo, but I'm just so sick and tired of Saka feeling the need to apologize every time he misses something or messes something up.
He apologized?
Bro, Bro,
Yeah, I was
he
thinking that
got on
too.
He got on Instagram today. Like, bro, fuck the fans, bro. Like, you shouldn't apologize to the Arsenal
I
fans
hear that.
for missing a penalty, bro.
No, this is a bigger point, me. There's a bigger point to this. Players nowadays, and it annoys me.
Bro,
If something will happen, they have to hop on social media. When, for example,
bro.
I'm gonna relate it to Chelsea because it happened when Potter got fired.
Nigga, just move on, nigga.
Some players are going, "Oh, thank you so much, Potter," and then people are getting at players for not saying anything. I'm like, bro, why do you care? Why do they have to become a social media platform? I want them to perform on the field. I don't.
It's so, socially. Bro. I was reading this IG post today. That was so bizarre to me, bro. You're apologizing, bro. Imagine if Jason Tatum misses a game winner and he gets on Twitter talking about, "I'm so sorry that I missed that game winner." Nigga, that never happens, nigga.
I mean, Jason Tatum did the reverse. He said this one for you, Kobe, and then lost. Like, that stinks. Don't go to social media with that kind of shit.
Hey, don't
come
on my boy.
Don't see your text
message to Kobe, watch how you talking about my boy. Watch how you talking about my boy.
Hey, I believe green for the playoffs. Don't worry, I'm with you.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do a football comparison. I'm not trying to focus on that, Campbell. But I'm just saying, like, the pressure is different. Like, I feel like Saka felt that pressure and is like, damn. Like,
how's it different? He still had so much time.
Tatum missing a game winner, like, they move on next game, 7-game series. You know, like, they're good. Like, this is like usually a one-time moment.
Or if this is not a Euro final. This is not a Euro final. Like, this is literally just. I mean, of course, it was a pivotal game, but it's still like 8 games to go or however many games to go. Why are you apologizing for missing a penalty, bro? Like, that is so. And you know, it's funny. It does have to do with like a little bit. I know I always bring up this, but it does have to do with race, though. It really does. I feel like he's like preemptively like trying to like soften the racial abuse that he might or might not get. Yeah, like it's weird,
That's
bro.
Opening
it's
yourself
so weird.
Up to it, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Opening yourself up to it by leaning into it, by posting something about it.
Exactly.
You're inviting
bro,
criticism.
It's weird, bro. And look, I know he's 21, 22, but yo, my nigga, he needs somebody to be in his life. Like, nigga, don't apologize for that. Just move on. Next game.
I do think it's a bit corny, but yeah,
it's learn from Partey, bro. Don't say nothing.
This is a new generation. Wow. Move on. Next segment, bro. Next segment.
10 nights more? They're in the last 10 nights more?
I know, right?
Hey, man.
Damn, bro.
Hey, man. Listen, I hope he's making dua for, or not dua, his repentance for himself.
Stop. Next segment. Stop, bro. Damn. All right. Let's talk.
It's an even night. Okay, it's not okay.
Hey, you see what happens when you're not here? No control, bro. No control, fam. Anyways, next segment. Let's talk Tottenham. Let's start Tottenham and then we'll go to Chelsea. But Tottenham, interesting result this weekend. 3-2 to Bournemouth, where in the game they were also in control of and just collapsed, man.
Yeah, they're not in top 4. It's over. It's over.
A couple games to go.
No, it's
they're
over.
Not that far out. It's a 3-point difference.
Man United and Newcastle have a game in hand. 2 games in hand.
Brighton
this
too.
Weekend is a weekend of bottling, bro. Arsenal did it. Tottenham did it. Dortmund and Bayern did it. Chelsea did it. We're all just flopping, bro. Everybody just
compare us to y'all. We drew. Y'all all lost. Don't compare us.
No, that draws like a loss for y'all. Let's be honest.
That draws a loss. That draws like a loss.
Sorry, Arf. That's a point.
No,
sorry,
Arf. Like a point.
Face the reality. That draws a loss.
For real? Only City's up this weekend. That's it.
They're still below us. They're still below us.
We'll get to us later.
All right, say. But yeah, Tottenham, bro. To lose last minute like that, but also the composure. I forgot his name, bro. Was it Danjuma or something? What was his name?
Oh, Atra.
The Bournemouth player. To have that kind of composure to chop from your left to your right.
Oh yeah.
In that time is insane. To get subbed in and to do that. He wasn't even in the game the whole time. He got subbed in. That's insane. Yep. I gotta respect it, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not here to talk good about Tottenham or anybody in this game. I'm here to talk about
Bournemouth.
Okay. Just double checking, but there's a lot of negatives.
Thank you with this Chelsea Academy. We out here.
Leave that alone. We don't care about them guys. No disrespect, but Tottenham. I want to focus here. What the hell is up with these guys, bro? Like every game I watch, like it's either a close game. Like I honestly generally can't remember a comfortable win for them, except I think it was Crystal Palace 4-0, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, every other game, Champions League games, Carabao Cup games, FA Cup games. It's just shambles, bro. Like at best, they're winning 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. It's
have
only
no
a
identity.
game. They're never confident. This is a team that spent 250 million in December. This is a team that had Antonio Conte as a manager. Now I don't even know who Antonio Conte's second-hand man is still the manager, having 6 attacking players when you're up to I just don't get it, bro. And one thing that stood out for me in this Bournemouth game is Harry Kane not celebrating after them scoring the second goal. He looked like he had enough. He's fed up. I genuinely think he's gone this summer. I think this is the time he's about to hit the red button. He's like, "Kalas, I'm done. Let's go to Bayern. Let's go somewhere else."
He already did my
job.
He already did that.
I don't think he did.
He did.
He
did the summer 2021. Dan Levy
tried it.
You don't remember? He was on.
Yeah, the price tag was crazy though.
Nigga, he was on the overlap talking about how I would love to play with Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, I would love to play with him. Like, come on, nigga. You already tried it. But look, Tottenham, they just don't have an identity. Super disjointed. It is what it is. Not much to even discuss about. They're not missing. They're not getting top 4. It's over. So United fans, Newcastle fans,
I don't think it's.
You guys can relax.
Bro, I don't know because Tottenham even last season they were so shit, and then come last 10 games they just somehow pull it out of the bag. Just because I remember they were like a good 6-7 points behind us, and they still managed to get top 4. Like right now they're 5th, sitting 3 points behind Newcastle with a game at hand. So it's still doable, but I don't know. Let me double check their fixtures. They still got they got Newcastle this weekend, United, Liverpool, Villa. A flying Villa? Yeah, never mind. They're not making top 4.
They're not making top 4. It's over. But Mo, the guy who scored the game winner is Awatra, the one I was trying to convince you to put in our
on the draft.
Yeah,
the 2v2
Dango.
Lee Stamp.
knows ball.
Lee Stamp.
Lee Stamp.
Not even. That's a
shitty first step, to be honest.
How? It's a great stamp. Game winner in the Premier League.
Boring.
That's a hate from RF, bro.
Yeah, but
Ace is still trying to convince us of what's that left back's name that he loves?
Which one? Damn,
what's his name?
Kyle Walker.
No. Damn, what's his name? It has like a V.
Oh, Southampton one? No, that's the right back. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Livramento. Yeah, he's
right back.
Yeah, right back.
No,
he's still trying to convince us he's good.
Injuries, bro. Injuries.
He's just coming off an ACL.
Yeah,
he's coming off an ACL right now.
AC, you're not here. We take a shot at you the whole episode.
No.
He's been injured since he got an A stamp. I swear, since the episode he actually announced it. Loki's been injured since then. But yeah, bro, nothing much to talk about Tottenham. Let's move on. Let's go to Chelsea, man.
Before we go to Chelsea, Mo, Ben Rama scored too. Another one in our 11. Come on, man. This is what we do.
We don't ball, bro. We don't ball. Come on, man.
Yeah, penalty.
Shouts out to
statistics now, huh? Statistics. The two guys that like talk about stats, eh? Okay.
Wait, I'm not a stat person.
He said he scored a penalty. Saka couldn't.
Saka. Saka's touching Hazard numbers right now, right?
Wallahi, be careful. Let's move on. Wallahi, be careful.
No sense.
I want to bring up statistics. You want to do the Ben Rama thing? I'm willing to fight back.
He's touching
Hazard numbers right now.
I just said he scored. He
said he scored.
Move on, or we can continue here. It's all up to you.
All I said was he scored, bro.
No. Say it.
Don't talk about my star boy. Don't talk about my star boy. He's touching Hazard numbers.
I defended him. I said don't apologize.
Touching Eden Hazard numbers.
What do you mean by that?
He's having that type of season.
What do you mean by that?
Eden Hazard is one of the greatest to ever touch the Prem. Saka's having almost a similar season. I'm just saying, he's touching Hazard numbers right now. At the age of 21.
Hazard right now.
You know what's crazy? Saka has 11 goals in the Prem. I think Phil Foden has 8. And he hasn't played in I don't even know the last time. When's the last time you saw Phil Foden play?
You know what's crazy, bro? When you ask Arf, what do you like about Saka? He's going to tell you his goals and assists. But he wants to compare him to Hazard. Let's move on, bro.
I've done a lot worse, but anyways, we can move on. Who asked me on the Discord? Was it Davian? Or was it the Vinny 1A one? I don't even want to do that.
Yeah, he said. Damien's on the Discord. The Polish comrade was saying that Arf wants to compare Vinny to Saka when Vinny was cooking Reece James in the weekend. Saka got boxed.
Are we talking about Chelsea? Are we talking about Chelsea?
Oh, we 100%.
Bro, Vinny destroyed Reese, bro. Like he might be the best player in the world right now.
No. Can we not do this? He destroyed Reese because if you watch the game, watch the tapes.
I watched it.
No, it was Vinny versus Fofana. It wasn't Vinny versus Reese.
Okay, Fofana got the majority of it.
I don't know what Frank Lampard did that game, right? Because it was a 3 at the back.
True,
but I don't know what he did that game because Reece James was not playing defense or attack.
Yeah,
he was not in it.
That's true.
He was like a right mid.
At first I thought he was the second pivot or the third pivot or whatever. I was like, what is he trying to do here?
No, man. And it stunk, honestly. And part of that's on Reece James. I think he was shying away from the ball. I don't think he was really interested, to be honest.
Yeah. Just bad position, but
I think he looks like he's still coming back from injury. Like he doesn't look like he's fully fit because he's been like that for the best.
He doesn't look like he's going 100%.
December. I said Vinny might be the best player in the world. He honestly might be. But I know we're not talking about Real. But
I want to talk about Real because I feel like I want to bring it up, but people like don't want us to bring it up. Like Vinny should be in the conversation with Haaland and Mbappe. Like it's them three. It's not just Haaland and Mbappe. Yeah. It's Haaland and Mbappe, Vinny. But people don't want to do that. I don't get it. Champions League titles at his age, like it's mad. Like Titi, Brazil coach, like I just don't understand how any coach in the football world, any idiot would not start a player of this talent. Like it never made sense. Like it's just the most dumbest thing ever. Like he's actually top 3. He might be top 3 in the world right now. Bro, Loki is having a better season than Mbappe, for being completely honest. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. But
if you want to rank them right now, it's Vinny, Haaland, and Mbappe.
I think it's Haaland, Vinny, and Mbappe because it's Haaland for sure first. Like
we ain't gonna talk about now. Mo's already distracting us. Let's get back to Chelsea.
Sorry, Mo. I cut you off. Go ahead,
Mo.
No, I was just gonna say the reason I think people don't bring Vinny to conversation is once you bring Vinny to conversation, you got to bring Pedri, then they bring Musiala, then they bring in like all these other players. Like
they need a bun that. Is that the term?
Yeah.
They need a bun that.
There you go.
They need to bun that.
They need to dead that. They need to dead that.
They need to dead that, bro. They need to dead that. It's not even the same stratosphere, bro.
But I think that's what ends up happening in those conversations.
They don't know ball. They need to stop talking about soccer.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I wonder what I'm not Real Madrid never sell players, like big time players, but like I'm so curious what Vinny's market value is, like if he was in the current market
100 million easy.
150.
I think that's not enough. If Neymar went for 220, like wherever much it was. I don't know, bro.
That's not the same.
Anything more is outrageous.
He has a Champions League too. He did everything that Neymar did in Barca almost.
But Neymar was on another stratosphere still.
Yeah, you gotta chill. We don't gotta do comparisons like that. We're just talking about right now.
Vinny's playing great, but he's not what Neymar was.
He's not Neymar, bro. Come on.
I'd hate being a defender knowing that I'm about to face Vinny right now.
Bro, he's just too much, bro.
He's different, bro.
He's different.
Depends what kind of defender we're talking about. If you're black, I get it. If you're white, I will be fine.
Hey.
What? You ever seen the treatment against La Liga?
Okay. I thought you meant something else, but okay. I hear that.
That went over our set, you got to keep it. You know what I'm saying? That went over our set.
I thought we were going to stay wavelength here.
No. Ours should not be 11, bro.
Has been, I'm on a whole other thing.
What's that Dr. Omar's line, bro? What's that Dr. Omar line?
Huh?
Piece of Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
Pro-Africanism. But all right, let's talk Chelsea. Let's focus on Chelsea. Has Lampard, what was it, 3 games, 3 losses?
There's actually a lot of you might come over to Chelsea, apparently. Like, that's the rumor, you know what I'm saying?
You wish.
I don't think that nigga wants to do a whole nother project.
I'll lie. Bro, but I don't know. Lampard, man, this whole thing is stinky, fam. Very stinky.
You know what I was thinking about? Bro, these guys have Lukaku and Nkunku joining the team. What's gonna happen? Where are they gonna play, bro?
Yo, hold on. I've never heard their names together, and it sounds so racist. They got Lukaku and Nkunku on the way. Straight on the boat.
Shout out Discord, bro. Chelsea need more Dembeles. They need more Fofanas. They don't have enough, bro.
You got 2 Fofanas, bro.
You know, it's funny. I seen a highlight of there's another Koulibaly, bro. Maybe y'all need him too.
I think that's one we bought. Like, for real.
Nah, but but let's talk Chelsea, boys. Let's talk Chelsea. Mo, everybody wants to hear your take. Like
Yeah, go
Lampard,
ahead,
let's
bro.
let's focus on Lampard right now, and then we'll talk about the players.
I don't know what people look. It's nothing to talk about. Lampard came in the second game. I don't even think he really got cooked against Real Madrid, which I think was the more important game to judge him on. And I don't think he got cooked. I thought we were gonna lose. We lost, but it wasn't like a disgusting game. It wasn't for the Cucurella having a howler, and he had to get subbed in because of Koulibaly.
You
got
saying that
injured.
all year. Oh, thank God. Hey,
Yeah,
shout out
bro,
AFD. We
bro.
dodged the bullet, bro. Shout out my nigga AFD.
Bro. For real. But anyways, Koulibaly was having a good game, gets injured. Cucurella comes in. Then Chilwell has to take a red. And I think we were still kind of in the game. We had a chance early that we should have finished. But same old story, we can't score goals. Our problem is we can't score goals, and it's not changing on our Lampard. It was the same problem against Tuchel. Potter comes in, same problem. Then now Frank Lampard's in, same problem. Like I can't ultimately be like, yo, it's Frank Lampard's fault.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. We shouldn't have lost against Brighton.
It was 2-1. I'll be real with y'all. I'll be completely honest. I've checked out. I woke up in the morning, swear on my life. I took my phone, I turned on the game, I propped it up against like the wall and the pillow. Yeah. Knocked out. I woke up, Conor Gallagher scored. I went, safe. Knocked out. Woke up. It was 1-1. I said to myself, Wallah, then I said, we're losing this game. I put my phone down, turned off the screen, went to bed, woke up, looked at the score. I knew it was happening. I didn't even have to watch the game. Like, this is the vibe right now at the team.
Yeah.
You know what it is? That Brighton game?
We'll take you as a fan as on loan. Rest of the season.
Yeah, but no.
I'm rooting for y'all to leave this season. Don't worry about it, man.
But go back to your point, Mo, about goal scoring. And I feel like this is a key point with Chelsea because I really don't understand what's going on there. The only goal you guys scored in this past couple of games is that Conor Gallagher, which low-key should have been like an own goal. That was a disgusting goal. That was a fluke, if we're being honest. You know, so I don't know what's up with that. Kai Havertz gets dropped. Y'all still can't score.
You want to know some disgustingly bad statistics? Mudryk came in January. He's tied for most assists in the team.
Damn.
2. Enzo has 2. Mason Mount, who's been out for months, is top 4 goal scorer for us.
Bro, but this has been a problem for a while, Mo. Like last season, Jorginho was top goal scorer for 2 seasons in a row. 100%. And it was all penalties, right? So like this 100%. Is not something that just started. Maybe this was a thing that's been ongoing and hasn't been addressed, you know?
No, I agree. And that's why I've been saying like for the past like year, I've been saying, yo, we need a striker. Like Havertz isn't a striker.
Coming back.
Havertz came out the game. Havertz came out the game. We still didn't score. We looked even worse, I think, up front without him. And he's not our striker. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bro, we don't have a striker. That's the problem. Lukaku's supposed to be that guy, and he screwed us.
He's coming back. Yeah. Couple months.
I don't want him because when we needed him, he screwed us. Like that. Realistically, I don't want a guy that like when you start relying on him, at any point he can kind of just pull the wool and dip. You know what I mean? And a guy like that who already showed us his true colors, I don't want him.
Tuchel's gone though. Tuchel's gone. That was his main op.
Bro, this was his boyhood club. Come on, man. That doesn't mean shit to you, apparently.
One last thing with Mo, I don't think you have to worry about striker next season. Just start playing the TikTok songs later on. We're going to hear Osimhen. We're going to see different types of cakes that are like with a mask. I've seen the craziest shit on TikTok. So
I'm going to see some black cakes. Months.
Huh? Yeah. It's crazy. Really,
I don't really rate him.
Listen, man.
Y'all know
That's mad.
Yeah, they lost the first leg.
Yeah, too soon.
I said,
we'll get into it.
United.
Hey, one thing I got to say about United.
Golden assist.
Anthony masterclass. Yeah. I told y'all. That's a baller, bro.
Oh, hold on. What was the last time you scored a goal in the league?
We're not doing that. I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago?
No. Do you know, though? Do you know? I'm asking y'all.
Like 2 weeks ago.
No. October.
That's not true. We had assist in the league. That's not true.
Last time he scored. I don't recall, but the goal is definitely October. And I think that was against, if I'm not mistaken, Arsenal?
Yeah, you're not lying on...
No, it was against City. No, but no, I know I trash talked a lot about Anthony because it's fun. I'm here for fun and games, and there's a lot of United fans on the Discord that like to talk shit about Arsenal. So I gotta,
I can't believe I have to
hit him with
defend
the reverse
United.
Uno card. But no, with Anthony, I do want to bring this up because there's quality there. There's no doubt, and I definitely think this is a Grealish situation where he's being judged on the first season, where I think he's going to develop and adapt, and I do think he's going to blow up next season and have a way better season.
Flair back.
I definitely think. I think it was just he needed time to adapt. Like this is a guy who still couldn't score a goal and still first choice for Ten Hag. That says something.
Come on.
So,
yeah, but the other option, Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
he's way better than that guy. He's way better than that guy.
So I'm not gonna say he's better or worse, but they're both wingers who aren't scoring.
He's better.
Of course, yeah. At this point, I think he is.
Wait, is this Dallo's first game back? Gotta be.
Did you guys see the celebration?
Yeah, I did. What's wrong with it?
What the hell are they doing? What the heck?
What?
Don't do that again, bro.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the celebration?
Yo, but that was trash. It was so cringe. These guys looked up like this. I wish I had video, fam. They went up with a handshake and they just froze, thinking they're doing something. You did nothing, bro. You did nothing. Don't do that again, bro.
Our video cringe. 11 on 11. This guy's really the fun police.
Bro. I was just talking about Anthony. That was disgusting. Anthony, Dalla, keep that stuff with the Portuguese league and Ajax.
You're fun police, bro. You're fun police.
Trash, fam.
You want everybody to do Harry Kane celebration.
Bro, they did the. Remember what Walcott did in the Arsenal guys? That when you freeze, the freeze celebration. Remember with the Leicester players? I forgot that trend. What was it like back in Vine days, bro?
That shit was fire.
I just clogged.
2023, bro.
Harry Kane copied the most boring Smash Bros. Player thing with the Captain Falcon uppercut.
Bro, that's what Arf wants everybody to do. That's what Arf wants everybody to do. Or a Thierry Henry celebration. That's it. Like if you're not doing one or the other, then yeah.
Oh, it's all about knee slides. It's 2023 is all about knee slides.
First of all, that's Drogba celebration.
No, I ain't gonna lie though.
Knee slide?
The knee slides?
And with the arms out?
He did it nice. I ain't gonna lie. But Haaland got some sick knee slides.
Bro, he might be the best knee slider ever, bro.
No key, bro. I didn't know a guy that his size can do knee slides like that, bro.
Bullshit, bro. I'm not even trying to force it, bro. Shout out
Wadinho. Like this,
shout out Wadinho was the first one to comment on it. Nah, those slides are crazy.
Nah, you know the most elite slides are that get me? It's the ones that they slide, but they get stuck and then fall over. That shit always gets me
Yaya all the time. They used to have the Yaya all the time.
That shit gets me dying, bro. It has to be on purpose. No, it has to be on purpose.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Quickly talk about these Champions League games.
Yeah, man.
Let's start off with City. That was a big game. City Bayern. Was it 3-0? That was a one-sided game.
What you mean? Was it 3-0?
Hey Lee, my apologies.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
My apologies.
Come on, bro.
You got it. You know what's crazy?
I said City.
You know what's crazy is I think 2 months ago, I don't know who asked me. I don't know who asked, but they were like, "Oh, like, do you think like Pep has figured it out?" He's figured it out now, but let's see if it's too little, too late. He's figured it out now. This new system with Stones in the midfield as like acting like the double pivot. What used to happen is Stones would go to like right back, or like this person would have to actually go back to right back. But what he's doing when we don't have the ball is Stones actually just moves backwards into like the flat back four, and Akanji goes to right back. So like that missing space, it's working out way smoother. And damn,
I think that gives you opportunity to have Kyle Walker back in instead of Akanji.
I don't think so. Because you're going to make Kyle Walker play in a flat three, but I know he does that for England. I know he does that for England.
He's done that for City too.
Rare.
He's done that in a couple games where Cancelo was at left back. He tuck into the back three.
Don't get me wrong. If we play a Real, if we play PSG, Kyle Walker's playing. Yeah. Like no matter what.
All the big games he's starting. He's going to play against Arsenal. He's going to start against Arsenal for sure.
No, he's not playing against Arsenal because Akanji can handle whoever's on that left side. But I'm saying like a real like winger, like a real problem winger, Mbappe, Vinny, like you know what I'm saying?
Saka.
I don't think Kyle Walker doesn't. Kyle Walker's not. Yeah, we don't need Kyle Walker from Martinelli. Akanji got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll see about that.
But no, this new adjustment has been great. The problem, you know what's even funnier is a lot of teams when they play City in any Champions League, Premier, whatever, they like to box KDB to kind of like deny him the ball. Now that we have Rodri and Stones, Rodri's like a little more freer to be a little more creative, a little more space. You saw the mistake that happened. They just left Rodri alone after he left whoever that was in the dust. I think it was Musiala. Top bins, best DM in the world. Just a class performance overall. And shout out to the entire back line. I mean, we haven't skipped a beat since Ruben Diaz has been back. So hey, I'm happy with it.
I think honestly, I think you guys played well. But if I'm being completely real, I don't think that was the difference. I think the difference was Upamecano. From minute 1 to minute 90, all his touches were shaky.
I hear you, but Mo, you say that, but if you go look at the stats, and I don't know when the last time this happened in any game that we've played, maybe the Arsenal game, but we finished with lower possession, significantly lower possession than Bayern.
Yes, yeah.
So the mentality of this lineup with Stones entering the midfield is, it's not that we don't want the ball. It's that when you have the ball, like when the other team has the ball, we're trying to pressure you as much as we can. Like we're trying to squeeze, like overload the shit out of you, try to create something. And we used to recycle it a lot. But now that we have Haaland, like he's somebody that is uber, like just like a freak when it comes to positioning. No, not even pressing. He's out of the press. He's not involved in the press. As soon as we win, like as soon as we're trying to figure out how to win the ball, he's already positioning himself into finding a space and pinning somebody like Upamecano, De Ligt, whoever that is, and just finding an open space, creating like open space for somebody else to come through. That's why he had that wide open chance when we won the ball, and he kind of like mishit it with his left foot. Like that had nothing to do with Upamecano. That just had to do with this new.
No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but I think the reason I say Upamecano was the difference was one. That second goal you guys got was off of some stupid possession yet. It wasn't even like he got pressed. He literally took 2 long touches. The third touch he realizes, oh shit, I messed up. Gets caught by Grealish. Gundogan sends it on to Haaland. Haaland crosses it, whatever, to Bernardo.
Yeah.
Right? That in itself is like, that is some childhood mistakes. Like you can't be making that kind of mistakes.
That's true. He had a stinker.
In a Champions League game.
No, he had a stinker.
You know
he had a stinker.
And then right after that, misplaced how many passes? Like right after that goal. And then he gave up a pass for the third one.
In general, though, like when Pep brings on Julian, like the team is doing like less recycling on purpose now. And usually when you watch City, it's just KDB that's being a little daring. Like it's only Kim. Like on the entire field, well, in terms of the middle and the back line. Now, like you have Gundogan turning around. You have Julian Alvarez like switching the ball like that to Jack Grealish to get the break started. Like no one is like, we win the ball in the final third or close to the final third. Don't recycle it. Don't recycle it.
Yeah.
Go like attack. So that's been the biggest difference watching them.
And to add to that, what you're saying, Lee, like I just feel like every team that City's facing feels exactly that. Like it's just a certain type of dominance that Man City has been putting in every single performance. What is it? They have like a 15-game unbeaten streak right now, or wins in a row, or something like that.
10-game unbeaten streak, 37 goals, 4 conceded.
7 wins and 8 in the league, right?
Yeah.
And to add to that, like, and I don't think there's a better team than Man City in the football world right now. Like, there's no one, and I don't even think there's a close second place.
Not Arsenal.
And that's why when we win the league, it's going to be even more sweet. We beat the best team in the world to a league title. But anyways, I just wanted to give City their props. They are actually the best. They're the best team in the world, and no one's even close right now.
They're peaking at the right time.
I think y'all win the Champions League. I think this is the year. This is definitely the year for y'all.
Inshallah.
I think it's the one. Like if you get through Madrid, we'll see. I think it's done.
Man,
which I think you all want.
Listen, I want Madrid for the Champions League, City for the league, bro. Just keep things like how the universe likes it, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, Mo. I'm with you. I will lie. I want the same.
You want City in the league?
But I think, unfortunately, I've been right about a lot of stuff about people winning and certain teams winning, and I try to make my judgments not off bias. City's winning the Champions League, bro. I was right about Argentina.
We're doing
right
a double.
Italy.
We're doing a double, baby. We're back.
You're not doing the double, though. You're doing the single, Achi.
Haaland's first season. Can we talk about Haaland's like historical standing right now? Like where are we ranking this?
30. He's about to break Salah's record. I think he's a few goals from getting the UCL record as well. He could
in one
potentially get
season.
the most.
I feel like he's already broke the UCL record.
He
If I'm not
17 or
mistaken.
something.
He broke the Prem record. Like he broke the record for most goals in all comps by a Prem player in a year already. He already broke that goal.
Yeah.
He already broke that record.
You know what's crazy though? He would have probably broken it already if Pep would have stopped subbing
Oh,
him.
bro,
Like-
my boy. I feel like that's
right?
the reason why he's been. Let me not
Healthy.
The reason why he's been healthy this year is because the games are dead. Like an hour into the game, 45 minutes, and he just gets him out of there.
Right?
Yeah.
Pep's saying that managing Holland is a 24-hour job because they're constantly like he's being going through physiotherapy and massages more than he is actually on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to keep him healthy.
Bro, he can play 4 games. He can play 3 games in a week if he's playing a half in that game.
It's
Like
about longevity, right?
I'm sure Saturday he's gonna play against Sheffield. Hopefully that game's over 30 minutes into the game and get him out.
Yeah. All right. Quick and final last predictions. By the time this episode comes out, we're gonna have the Tuesday match and the Wednesday fixture. So what do y'all think? Final predictions.
I think Milan goes
Chelsea get
forward.
bounced.
Yeah, that was the obvious. I was gonna leave that for last.
Benfica gets bounced.
Really?
Yeah,
Milan
Inter's in.
Napoli.
I thought
It's
they were
gonna be
so
the closest
dominant in the
one.
first leg. They just couldn't, got
Milan's
unlucky.
going through, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're gonna hold on to it at 0-0. It's gonna be an ugly game. 0-0. Milan's through.
Bro, imagine
I've seen
Milan
this.
goes all the way.
A San Siro semifinal would be crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
For real.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't want to see Inter in the semis, man. I really don't want to see it.
They're
I
going.
don't think that's gonna be fun to watch.
They're going. I
I'd
said
rather
that too.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not. I'd rather Benfica go through, but Inter, like honestly, even bro, you know
Not
they didn't
looking
win in
good.
the last month. That was their first win in a month.
Oh, they're like
That's how
fourth
bad
in the
they are.
table. They've dropped.
Yeah, but it's like because everyone else has been dropping points, you know. So
No, they've
I just-
dropped severely in Serie A. They're fourth in the table. Like Lazio's, like I think like 6 or 7
Roma's
points
here and
ahead
there.
or something.
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
they've
but-
dropped.
but yeah. I personally I don't want to see Inter in the semis, but just because out of their luck that 2-0 goal. Because I thought Benfica was dominant. It's just things didn't go their way.
They were dominant
Once
the
they had
last
to play
5
San Siro
minutes.
second
It was
leg.
like the last 5 minutes.
No, they were dominant throughout the whole game. Inter got lucky, honestly, if I'm being completely
2-0
honest.
not lucky, bro.
Huh?
2-0 not
Yeah,
lucky.
but the thing is, I want to watch good football, and I'd rather them face off Milan or Napoli, you know? So,
I think
I
Inter
don't-
versus
you watched
Inter
Arsenal
versus
today.
the
You watched
Italian
Arsenal
team would
today.
be crazy.
Bayern City, I think most of us are pretty confident with City. I don't think Bayern will come back. I don't think
Oh, can we talk
Choupo-Moting
about the
is gonna
Sané
come back
Mane
fit.
thing? Y'all
Oh
know about
yeah.
that?
Sadio. I
broke
see
his
all
fast.
these Sadio, I see all these people on the internet talking about, yeah, it's Ramadan. He shouldn't be. Nah, nigga. Just because I'm fasting don't mean it's not we on smoke, nigga. Try. Mane, you did the right thing, bro. That light is he
Nah.
is he
Apparently it's not
biracial?
true.
Is Sonny biracial?
Mane's biracial. Sorry, Sané's biracial. But
Yeah.
Hey,
apparently it's not true. Apparently he didn't say that to him. And people
I
don't
don't know
know
what
Google
was
it.
said. Wait, can you give more context? I have no idea what was said.
Apparently
I just know all-
Sané was on the field, called him a black shit.
which that's a
I
lame
don't
diss.
believe that. That's cap.
Nah, he probably said it in German. That might be like a phrase in German, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, but the person that reported that was a Senegalese reporter, and then all the German reporters saying he didn't say that. So,
Picked up on
Alright,
it.
but what did he
Yeah,
say
okay,
then?
that
What did he
makes
say then? What did he say then? He
Huh?
said something from Mane. He said something for Mane to punch him in the face. I saw the lip. That shit was real. That nigga rocked him.
it was
Made
He
contact.
Mane got-
punched him. He already
Mane
got
got fined
suspended for it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't see
he got
the
suspended and
picture?
fined.
You didn't see the picture?
He got suspended.
Arv, you didn't see the picture?
Nah,
no Sané
I
didn't get
didn't see
suspended.
the
Mane
picture,
got
no.
suspended. Sané got a fat lip, bro.
Fat
I
lip.
didn't see the picture. Nah, but no, I didn't see that. But I want that City Bayern game. Looking back at it as a Sunday League player, I ain't gonna lie. I think I would punch some Sané too, fam. He was moving crazy, bro. He had many opportunities
What?
to pass the ball.
He's their best
He was
player.
taking shots from 40 yards out, 30 yards out. Nah, that's not Bayern football, bro.
There was no options. What are you talking about? There was no
You
options.
don't do that, but that's not the way. That's not the way Bayern plays. I feel like he was trying.
Bro,
to
he
do
was the
his
only
thing,
threat the
trying to
whole
prove-
game.
He was trying to do his thing, prove a point to his ex team. You know, trying to be on his game, which he was
Hey.
playing well. But I just feel like as his teammate, I would have hated him as well. I would
Pep warned you, my nigga. Hey, Sane, Pep warned you, my nigga. He
I
said,
know
don't
Ace will
leave.
back me on this.
Pep
Nah,
warned
I know
you,
Ace
my
will
nigga.
back me on this.
I'm with Arvel on this, bro. Like Sané, especially after the Rodri goal, he's like, oh, if he can do 40 yards out, I can do 40 yards out. Like that's what it felt like.
But last thing to add to that, I just credit the sources who are in the Bayern locker room. There's a lot of people, a very divided locker room right now. Like a lot of people hate Mane. It's not like they're mad about the situation; they hate Mane, and I think this is build up tension from before as well. So I don't know.
Standing with my brother.
Right I don't know what's going on in the locker room, but all I'm saying is I feel like the people that hate him are all German. That's all I'm gonna say.
Probably, most likely.
I feel like
but
he has the best legacy in the whole locker room, so it don't even matter.
Nah, there's a lot of Champions League winners there. Relax.
What are you talking about?
I said what I said.
Hey, none of them have an AFCON, so I'll give you that.
I said what I said. That's true. I said what I said.
Okay. Some have a World Cup. What are we doing?
Other than Neuer.
I said what I said.
Muller. Yeah, true. Muller. Almost forgot.
Well, Muller was talking about that cash, and nigga didn't even play. Oh my gosh. Nigga, go make some TikToks, nigga.
That's Lewandowski, bro.
You know, I was just gonna say that Bayern players stay away from TikTok. Wallahi, Lewandowski ruined it for y'all. Man. Lewandowski ruined it for y'all. Stay away.
Whatever social media
we don't want to see that. Yeah. Let's finish off with questions from Discord, okay?
All right, yo. AFD asking you specifically, Arif, how loyal is Arteta if Real Madrid come knocking? Also, recently, how do you feel about Arteta, in or out?
AFD, I'm going to see you on this weekend. Bad question, okay? This is the worst question you've ever had. I love you, bro. This is the worst question you ever had.
Make sure you tell my nigga AFD was good, bro. Make sure you tell him was good.
Say no more. But Ahmed, you know my answer. Obviously, no. And the Real Madrid question, that's a better question, bro. It's a known thing. Arsenal managers in the past, that's big clubs that's come in for them, they've always rejected it. Arsene Wenger is pretty well known. Barcelona were very interested. Real Madrid are pretty interested. The France national team were very interested. He rejected all of them, and that's why
you had one. Don't lose in the past.
Arteta's pretty loyal. He's not. This is gonna be a long-term thing. He's not. He's gonna be here.
It's funny.
He's gonna be our manager. Even if say we go like have a horrible season in the future. I don't know. Like say we have a Chelsea season 5 years from now, he's still gonna be our coach afterwards. I think so.
Mo, you know what I noticed? Arsenal fans are the only fans that talk about like loyalty and like allegiance to like club. They're the only fans that talk about that. That shit does not matter, bro. That just don't matter
because we've been hurt in the past. I don't think people know hurt like we do. Van Persie, Fabregas, Alexis Sanchez.
Exactly.
Like, you want me to keep going, bro? Like,
y'all should be learning team though. Exactly. You should be learning that.
There's no rivals, fam.
That was a lot of big teams, bro.
Saka's like a season away from joining City, bro. Like one season away.
You wish.
All right.
He's been wearing a Gunner shirt since he's 5 years old.
Mars is getting older. There's nobody else to play there.
Well, we might be getting more of your ex-players from the way things have been going. So you never know.
Oh, yeah. You can have Sergio Gomez. You
guys owe us. We've been giving y'all a lot of our players in the past. Adebayor, Samir Nasri. Y'all owe us, fam. It's time, you know. We got Jesus Zinchenko. More to come next season. Gundogan, maybe. I would love that.
All right. We're moving crazy.
If you're feeling old, come through, fam.
Next one. From AMJ as well. Is Haaland's effort rubbing off on City players, especially when it comes to running back on defense to cover?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's rubbing off on players. Like I said before, like he's not a part of the press. Like he's not really like he presses, but he's not a part of like initially like winning that ball back. He's just already focusing on being in that next spot. But what has rubbed off on a lot of the players is that like passion. What I always talk about is Gabriel Jesus' best quality, like a lot of like box to box midfielders' best quality, people that just care about the game and just put on like 100% effort every single time with everything that they do. So,
you know, one thing I feel like Haaland needs to be locked in on and moving on to in the future.
Give Haaland a suggestion?
Yeah, because I feel like I'm always concerned. I'm always concerned about young guys who have such amazing starts to their career, and then later on, the only important thing becomes stats. You know, and that is my concern with Haaland. I know he's not shown that this season at all. He's looked like a team guy. But I feel like a lot of young guys, the ego starts to get to him in the future. And, the stat. I'm just bringing that up. Maybe they'll come up again in the future. I
feel
know.
like
That's what I'm surprised, bro. I said this in the beginning of the season. Like there was things in his game that I didn't know he had that he.
I know he had that.
So,
I know he had that.
exactly.
I feel like there's two positions though that you can kind of get away with that. It's striker and goalkeeper.
Exactly.
I think those are
if
two positions
anybody
kind
can have an ego, let those two people have an ego.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying this because I see that with Mbappe right now. This is a guy we were talking about a lot, and then now it's kind of like forget the team. Like I'm.
That's a different situation, though. He is more important than the team.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
but
I'll circle back at the end, but we got to talk about PSG.
Sure.
Next up, Adam, would you rather win the Premier League or the Europa League, FA Cup, and Carabao as Arsenal fans? So someone's basically
Yo, guys, what's up with the bad questions today? Adam, you my guy, bro. Come on, fam. Bro, Carabao Cup? Lee, did that parade happen? I'm not sure, fam.
No. Arf, let me rephrase that, okay?
Rephrase it.
Would you rather win the Premier League?
The treble, I heard
the treble, not including the Premier League.
That's pathetic.
The treble with the Europa, FA, and Carabao.
No. If you added Champions League to that, maybe. We're not United, fam. We don't celebrate these kind of things, bro. This guy had a treble, like Community Shield, Europa League, and the FA Cup. Y'all talking about like, oh my goodness, you wanted the treble, blah blah. We don't do that, okay? We're grown men here. This is Premier League has to be included in the treble, okay? Or Champions League.
Hey, Mo, stored. You see that response? Stored.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Lee's been using stored a lot, by the way. You saw my Odegaard thing?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Odegaard posted the Bernabeu next season?
Oh, my God. He posted the worst TikTok. It was like a montage of like...
I'll send it to you more after.
Yeah, send it to you. Yeah, terrible. But I stored it, though. It's okay.
I'll post on Discord.
Bookmarked it.
So, last question from Fredger Davids. Is it squeaky bum time for Arsenal?
Oh my God, bro, what's up with all the bad questions today, bro?
That's deflection. That's just deflection.
Yeah, I think it's a bad deflection.
We didn't lose, though, man. We didn't lose. It's 2 draws. It's 2 draws, fam. We're still top of the league.
2 points out of 6.
I hear that, but it's still top of the league.
Yeah,
6 out of 6. Yeah,
season ain't done, Yankees. Season ain't done. If I'm not mistaken, there's still 7 games to be played, 7 or 8. Season ain't done, brother. Talk to me when those games are played.
All right. Lastly, I don't know if you guys heard what was going on in the PSG camp. Their manager, Gaetier, or whatever his name is, came out.
Oh, yeah.
Coaching Nice. He told the director, "I don't want any more Black or Muslim players."
Madness. Yo, what's his background, bro? I'm just asking. Just wondering.
I think it's just French.
I think it matters, but I'm just wondering, huh?
I think it's just French.
He's just French?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just French.
But... no surprise.
Yeah, that nigga lame as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird people.
He said, wait. The full quote was like, "There's too many Muslims and Black players on my team," or some shit like that, right?
The exact quote
was something like that, something along those lines.
It's on our IG. If you want to check.
He couldn't have so many Blacks and Muslims.
He was just doing the whole fasting thing. He was doing the whole like AFCON thing, like trying to be like, oh, I like how are these guys going to train at their best if they're not eating or whatever, performing. It's stupid, man. It's stupid.
So no, here's the exact quote that comes from basically the person that leaks information. I think was the director of Nice at the time. He this is his quote. Christophe Gaetier told me that I had to take into account the reality of the city and that we couldn't have so many Blacks and Muslims in the team. He said to me last night, I went to the restaurant and everyone come down on me to say that we have a team of Blacks, then added, Hulin, you must realize what city we are in. We're in the city of Jacques Medicine, who's the former mayor. Our team does not reflect to what people want, just as it does not reflect to myself.
Arf, did I just catch you almost trying to like fake defend him, talking about the AFCON thing?
No, I'm just comparing the situation. Relax. Okay.
It's not even close.
Stop this. It's not close, but it's like they're trying to. I'm trying to think of what he's thinking in his head.
Yeah, I guess he's saying like, oh, like the fans are too racist, and I can't deal with that, like because I have so many Black and Muslim players on my team. Like this is too like much for me. Yada yada, whatever.
I don't know, because also it's something to take note that Nice. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago we were talking about that player that was asked to not fast during Ramadan.
Yeah.
And he fasted. He plays for Nice. So this is the same club.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a kind of an important thing to take note of. But
this is Arf's favorite league. So Arf, what you got to say?
Oh yeah, definitely my favorite league. Uber Eats is not getting a new sponsorship. These guys are going down to what is that? They could go. What is that other one called?
They become DoorDash.
skip the door, whatever. Yeah, waste management. Skip the dishes. There you go.
The Champions League.
Nah, bro. You know what it is, fam? Like, it's just nothing I've not heard before, fam. Like, we're just so used to shit like this, you know?
I know, it's tiring.
We're not used to it. These guys, that's why I don't like to give guys like this airtime, fam. We're used to this now, you know? That bum be unemployed. He's gonna be unemployed soon, like regardless. He's doing a shit job regardless. He's done. Nobody gives a damn about him. But yeah, shit league, shit managers, nothing different.
Mm-hmm.
Say no more. All right, I guess we'll end it there.
Ben Rama, shout out. Ben Rama, shout out.
Shout out Ben Rama. There you go.
Thank you everyone for listening. We'll see you all next week. Hopefully Ace will show up to work next week, inshallah.
But I don't know, man. Depends if you guys win. Depends if you win.
Have a good last couple of days of Ramadan. Because
Eid Mubarak, I guess. It's
probably
pretty much. Inshallah. Eid Mubarak, boys. We'll see you all next time. Take care.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Easy.